G'day humanoid life forms, it's Chewy, Marianne on the back. Today I just want to talk about outstaying your welcome. Have you ever felt like it's just time to move on from anything? From a certain social group or club, sport, employment, family situation. There are push and pull factors that make people consider different options in different facets of their life. Sometimes I love it when a decision is made for me and it turns out for the better due to push factors. At the moment I'm feeling right now that in my professional life, in my career, I feel like I'm being pushed out. I feel like I've outstayed my welcome. I definitely feel like it's time to move on and do something maybe related but different. Now, there's a lot to consider with a decision like this. The first one being financial stability. We've created a lifestyle for ourselves that lives to a certain standard, and we need a certain amount of money to maintain that standard. And I think anything less than what we're already earning right now would compromise that standard maybe too much. So the first consideration is money, with my decision anyway. Other factors include, lifestyle. Do I still want to work full time? Am I still happy working 5 days a week? Well, the simple answer to that is no, I'm not. I can't wait until I don't have to work 5 days a week anymore. But then we go back to point one about money. I'm talking to the camera, not you. I'm talking to everyone else, not you. You'll find out later what I'm talking about. Always got to know everything women do. They've got to know everything that's going on. I'll give you an example of how women need to know everything you're doing. If I'm out the back room on my computer, watching a video or having a laugh, she'll come in and go, "What are you laughing about?" I'm like, "Well, I'm laughing at something that I'm watching. What's it got to do with you? Why do you need to know everything?" Yes, I still love her. We're here sitting at the Botanical Gardens in the Blue Mountains, Mount Toma. Nosy over here wants to know what I'm talking about all the time, so I usually wait for her to watch the videos before she finds out what I've been talking about.
Yeah.
So what I've been talking about is, when it's time to move on, when you've outstayed your welcome, when you feel like you've done all you can somewhere at whatever it is, or you're being pushed out of your... There's push and pull factors to make changes in your life. And I'm definitely at one of those stages of my life with work and career in many facets. I've talked about it earlier in the year about the music, but I definitely need a change of scene in my normal career as well. So the biggest factor that I'm talking about is just outstaying my welcome, feeling like I'm not appreciated or valued in the current place anymore, at least like I used to be. Or I don't know, maybe it's me not advancing, progressing, developing either. Maybe I've stagnated in that role, in that place. So many factors. I shall be looking elsewhere, I'm pretty sure. My time is very borrowed at the moment. That's how it feels. What do you reckon, Marianne?
Time for a change.
So then there's other things like money. If it is time for a change, do I stay in the same field and just change of scene in location? Will that really change anything? Will it really make any difference at all? Possibly.
Maybe not, but it'll buy us a bit more time.
Bit more time. Or do I take the plunge and go back to full-time musician and teach music and use the studio That's a tough one because it's really hard to make money. The same amount of money that I'm making now. I don't know. All I know is I'm not happy doing what I'm doing.
Turkey. We got company.
Hello, turkey.
Check out the claws on that thing.
So we were rudely interrupted by a turkey. It's a bit like my job. It happens all the time. There's a certain turkey that keeps interrupting. You're right, making all that noise. I'm trying to talk to the camera.
I thought I broke my helmet.
Have you ever met someone, you know you're compatible when you can just sit together and shut up? No, it doesn't happen. Karawong.
Yeah.
Nice Karawong. Hello, we don't have anything for you, Karawong. You're a beautiful animal.
Seem to attract all the bird brains.
Yeah, I did marry you.
Shut up. I was the smart one.
I got to say, to Digby's, you've been influencing me and rubbing off on me in your approach and content. And yeah, thanks. I'm enjoying it. All right, we're about to be invaded by people, so I'm going to stop talking. Wet motorbike seat. Marianne says if I was a gentleman, I'd dry it off for her. With what would you like me to dry it with? With my own butt?
Yeah, just sit on there and slide down. Buff it.
The sacrifices we make. Can you see the rainbow? This really is a beautiful botanic gardens. I would like to come back without chafing and a bit more time to explore, but this is definitely the right time of the year to be exploring up here, nice and cool and fresh. You can have your summer in Australia, it's too bloody hot. Sun's shining, can't see shit. What can go wrong? humanoid life forms. Thanks very much for watching. You know the drill. Until next time, be good to each other. Chewy, Marianne, out. Peace. 100%ers. Have you ever been pushed out of a job? If so, what was the job and what was the reason that you were pushed out? What made you leave? What were the push factors? Alright. See ya. G'day, mate. Good, mate, good.
How cold is it?
Pretty cold. I was just saying to my mate, I should have left hours ago.